Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video. As you can see in the background, still not quite set up for my new setup. We still have the old mic, all that stuff. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be done. I'm working on it, but I wanted to get this video out, so let's get going into it. Also, we are closing in on 20,000 subs, if you can't tell by this graphic. Again, thank you guys. This is crazy. If we actually hit 20k in the next few days, I don't even know what I'm going to do, but we're going to do something. So just letting you guys know, I see what's going on. It's insane, and thank you for the support. And with the recent Battle Pass controversy fiasco going on and people spamming Stop Blizzard Greed, I thought I'd go over something that I find kind of baffling. You know, Blizzard, Activision, it's a business. It's a publicly traded one at that, and they need to maximize profits, make money, and I mean, that's understandable. That's what a business does. But in my opinion, they're leaving like millions of dollars just on the table by not capitalizing on really simple things that, for the most part, wouldn't even require much resources at all. It would be minor implementation, and I wanted to go over that today and get your guys' opinion on it. So before I do get started, I want to talk about how Blizzard Activision have more heavily monetized Hearthstone in the past year to, you know, kind of try and capture on stuff. So first, we have like the Book of Heroes going on right now. Yes, the adventure part of it's free, but every single hero they push out has a bundle associated with it, with a portrait that many would argue is pretty lackluster. They never have like custom animations or a border or hero power. They just have like, you know, the animated GIF and some unique voice lines on some of them, not all of them. But they sell that every month, so that's a bundle they can sell. We have Battlegrounds instituted, which they've monetized with like the Battlegrounds perks. That's like $20 every like season that allows you to get like the heroes. So that's a bit of monetization that they've added. Duels, as we talked about yesterday, heavily monetized in terms of like incentivizing buying the latest expansion to get like treasures, hero powers, and the like, and also needing to have like collection to build your duels deck. And lastly, we have the Tavern Pass, most recently introduced with the Battle Pass, to incentivize people to buy to get more gold, to unlock a new coin, portraits, and the like. So there have been additional monetization stuff added to the game in most recent times. Most of it's not really predatory, to be fair. It's just, you know, extra stuff, although the duels and Tavern Pass ones are definitely debatable. Anyways, I wanted to go into, like, what they could add into the game that's actually, like, it's insane to me that it's not. And it's literally money Blizzard's throwing away. So first, this one's minor, but it's Brawliseum. The Brawliseum mode, which I keep pitching that I hope they add. It has a paid component to it. It's like Arena, where you can either, you know, 150 gold or buy a pass into playing it. It's like, what, $3, something like that? It's a mode that's already built. It's already infrastructure. Everything's done for it. It's been put into the game. They put it where the Tavern Brawl is. They just literally could add it as a new tab to click in the new game mode, and people would play it. Especially people like me who stream it and stuff would play it. And, you know, most people would use gold, but some people would spend money. Would it be a lot? Probably not a ton, but it's something they could add into the game, which, again, would require almost zero resources. So it's just like a net positive. Plus, it's a new mode that requires no micromanagement, because you would just let people play standard decks against each other, and it's just standard mode. It's literally it. So that one surprises me. Next is this one you see on Reddit, on Twitter all the time. Is like, is this hero portrait going to be available for purchase at some point? Like, look at Sylvanas or N'Zoth, for example. People love these portraits, but they're not available to buy. Why? Like, yeah, they were part of, like, exclusive pre-orders, right? I'm fine with it, like, being exclusive for a while, but they should just have, like, a permanent shop in the shop to buy old portraits. Because why not? People love, you know, cosmetics, stuff like that. Like, have it, like, timed. Like, you can't get N'Zoth from outside of the pre-order for, like, half a year. And then you put it in the shop and you can buy it for $5, $10, $15, whatever they want to price it as. And then it's there. And there's so many old portraits. You have, like, the original Magni, Illyria, Kagdar. You have, like, Sir Enoyatron. You have all of these old portraits that people would love to buy. Give you money for it. They're already made. They're there. Just make a little part in the shop for old portraits. And there's no way they wouldn't sell well. People love these things. And why not? They have put in like an old portrait temporarily in the shop for a little bit, but that's, I don't know. I don't get it. Most other games, they're gonna offer you this stuff because they know it makes money. It just, this one is baffling to me. So in the same vein, old Carbacks. Old Carbacks you can't buy anymore, or could get from a season, right? Like there's a couple of old Carbacks I don't have because I didn't play back in like 2015 and all of that. And yeah, you kind of want to make it like unique to the people that played back then, but to an extent they've already released like the Hallows Eve one. They've released some other older card backs in the shop, and guess what? I bought them because they're cool. I want them. So why not make it more available? You don't have to put like the golden card back for like GMs and stuff, but why not old card backs that were available for pre-orders for some of these skins, or just old card backs from old seasons? Again, people would buy that in droves. Yeah, you're probably going to upset a couple of people that had those card backs way back when and like to be the cool kid and have it, but do you think they're going to uninstall the game and never spend money on the game again because they can't have it? Again, there should just be a big card back section in the shop permanently, and you can have it like timed, like this season card back. If you miss it, you have to wait a year to be able to buy it. And again, you're charging money for it. It's just a win-win. It's cosmetic. It doesn't affect the game. It baffles me again that this isn't in the shop. Next is something that would take resources. This would definitely take resources. This has never been implemented in the game, but I think it would make them a ton of money, is customizable boards. You can customize your half of the game board. We see this, I believe, in Legends of Runeterra has this, where you could buy like a skin, like maybe a Blackrock Mountain skin. You could have like a magma-based volcanic like ground on yours, and it would look really cool, and it could like affect the borders or whatever. It would just look rad, and you could pay money for that, and I think people would get excited for it. Again, totally cosmetic, but your opponent would see it because it's your half of the game board. And I just think, that would probably incentivize people. Like, wow, that looks really awesome. Oh, I could buy that for like $5. I have $5 lying around. It looks really cool. I'll give it a go. And I think that would be really awesome. And I would spend money on that. Like, your favorite streamers would all be buying that crap, right? And then people are watching these streams or these YouTube videos with these boards in it. They would definitely get on board. Yeah, that's a bad pun. I'm sorry. For buying this stuff. And I think it would be cool. And cosmetics are a great way of, making money without punishing players for not spending it, right? Like, these are all basically cosmetic based. Actually, they're all cosmetic outside the Brawliseum one, because cosmetics don't affect the game. It's purely just vanity, pretty things. And imagine just a really cool board, I think would be awesome. And in that regards, you could do the same thing for Battlegrounds. You could have separate Battlegrounds boards, you could have separate standard boards, or just sell it as an all-in-one. Again, you could do it in Battlegrounds and it would look really cool, and I think that would be an awesome new feature. Next is Battleground specific, but customizing your own unique Bob. So Bob shows up in between every round as you buy from Bob's shop. Maybe you could replace Bob with a new unique Hearthstone character with their own voice line, so you don't have to have the same repetitive voice lines from Bob every battle. You could get, like, I don't know, Sylvanas cheering you on, or Ragnar, or Jiraxis taunting, like Evil Heckler taunting you as you get stuff, like whatever. Like, it'd be really cool. And Battlegrounds is the most popular mode in Hearthstone right now. The fact that there's so little monetization in it is kind of crazy to me, because you could do all this cosmetic stuff and Battlegrounds players would, probably on board for paying for it. And they don't have to. It doesn't change the gaming experience in terms of competitive level. But again, Battlegrounds, like customizing Bob, you could put in like, whatever person, put Jaina in there. Jaina cheering you on if you have like your favorite Hearthstone hero. There's just so much different options you could do. And again, this would take resources because they'd have to record these voice lines, so it would take money. But I do think it would pay out by a lot in the long run, especially considering how popular Battlegrounds is. You'd think they would want to capitalize on that. And lastly, my main suggestion would just be to have like customizable hero powers and like borders, and maybe like customizable golden heroes in Battlegrounds. You can't get a golden hero in Battlegrounds right now. And I just think all that stuff, if you lock it behind a paywall, I don't think people will be too upset. Or maybe you could get like a certain amount of wins to unlock a golden hero in Battlegrounds. That's a discussion for another day. But yeah, like to change your hero power to something really cool, to change the border around your portrait to be something really cool, have like gems or gold or like fireworks or who knows. The possibilities are endless. And again, this is another one that would require resources since it's not in the game. But again, I think it would pay out. And these are a lot of like really, I think, cool and interesting ideas. So let me know in the comments below. Would you be on board for any of the ideas? None of these ideas, are they... Is Hearthstone a game you like that they don't have all these transactions? It makes it feel less, scammy, I guess. But for me, I like just being able to buy dumb stuff or not buy dumb stuff if I don't want to. And all of these things would just, I think, would make for a lot more fun, involve personal experience. And yes, it would drain my wallet. But again, it would go towards a game I'm passionate about and make them that money that they so desperately want. So let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day. Stay salty, my friends.